Anyway, I was just on Goodreads because Goodreads was down and I was trying to figure out how many books I did read, and I actually read 40 books, not 41. It was counting one of my rereads as 2 times, so I fixed it, and now I read 40 books for now. So this is my second time recording this. My phone died, then it didn't record. Because it died, it didn't record my whole video. So this is the second time I'm doing this. So anyway, I am here today to do the mid-year freak-out tag, book tag, and I'm going to attempt to do this the second time. So here we go. Hopefully it'll be better and I don't run out of battery. So, okay. Question number 1 is best book you read so far in 2018, and I have 2 books for this one. The first book was Homefront. The second book was Great Alone. They are both by Kristin Hannah. She is an amazing author, and she has been moving up my favorite list. So yeah, 2 books by her this year and amazing. Question 2. Best sequel you read in 2018. Now, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I do not like series that much. However, I did read one book that I read in a series, and that book is book number 6 of the Harry Potter series. It's The Half-Blood Prince. I finally read that this year, and yeah, so I gave that one 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I still need to read book 7, and I will be finished with the series. Question number 3. New release that you haven't read yet but want to. This one is a new book that I just picked up in a new recent haul, and the book that I really want to read, it's released in 2018, is this one. It's The Paper Ghost. This is a suspense novel by Julia Haberlin, and the synopsis of this one that I read, it's about a serial killer that killed a whole bunch of people, and then it fast forwards to the time now, and the guy is like an old timer guy who has dementia, and he doesn't remember what he did. So I thought that was really cool. I love memory loss books, so this one was right up my alley. It looks really creepy, the cover too. So yeah, I really want to read this one. So that is my answer for that question. Question number 4, my most anticipated book for the second half of the year, and that is one of my favorite authors, Colleen Hoover. She's coming out with a book on July 17th, and I am going to pre-order that one, and that book is All Your Perfects. So yeah, I don't care what the book's about. She just is an amazing author for me. She grabs me from page 1 all the way to the end. She's not many authors can do that. Kristin Hannah's moving up there though. Yeah. So I haven't found that authors that keep my attention so much like Colleen Hoover. Yeah, she's never boring for me, and I really like her writing style. So she is an auto buy, and I don't even care what the book's about. She does write problematic books, but I really enjoy her writing style, and she keeps my attention, and not many authors do that. Okay, question number 5. The biggest disappointment. I have 2 books for this one, okay? The first one is Dietland. Maybe if I would have read it now, I might have liked it more since I'm doing Weight Watchers, but I just did not like Dietland. I listened to it on audio and I just didn't like it. I gave it 2 stars. I should have DNF'd it. I knew that I didn't like it. The second book is The Perfect Nanny. I thought this one was going to be really, really good. I thought it was going to be a great thriller ride, but it was not a thrilling ride. I gave it 2 stars. So, yeah, so that's the second one. Question number 6, my biggest surprise. My biggest surprise would be a YA book, and I read this in January, and that would be Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. I have a hit and miss with John Green. Sometimes I like his books, sometimes I don't. But this one was pretty good. I gave it a 4 stars. So yeah, very good. And I have a signed copy, which is cool. Okay, question number 7. New favorite author. I've been bragging about this since question number 1. Kristin Hannah. She is moving up my list. I read Nightingale last year, and then I read those 2 books of hers this year. So I've read 3 books by her. So she's moving up my TBR, and she is a must read. I do have lots of her old books on my shelf that I still need to read, and I know that I'm probably going to love it because I loved her other 3. So yeah. Okay, question number 8. Newest fictional crush. Now, I hardly ever have crushes on fictional books, but I would say Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. I read Pride and Prejudice this year, and I didn't really like the book that much, but the movie was pretty good, and the TV series was even better. So I would say Mr. Darcy. Okay, question number 9. Your new favorite character. I don't really have a new favorite character, but if I had to pick one, it would be a middle grade character, and it is Isadora Moon. I think that's her name, Isadora Moon. I read a book by her for March Mystery. No, I read a book by her for middle grade May, and it was really cute, and I really enjoyed reading about her. And I know she's a series. It was book 1 of the series that I read, and I hope to read some more of her books because she was really cute and funny. So, question number 10. A book that made you cry. This one is Homefront by Kristin Hannah. 5 times I cried in that book. 5 times. Can you believe it? Usually I only cry once in a book, but I noted in my Goodreads synopsis and my reviews, 5 times she had me crying. Yeah, so okay, so that's that one. Question number 11. A book that made you happy. This is a nonfiction book. This one really made me happy. It's The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. It really helps you think about now, to live in the present, to not live in the past, and not to live in the future. To live now, which is really cool, and it makes me happy. So, yeah. Question number 12. Favorite book of to film adaptation. I have a hard time saying that word. Sorry. I would say Wrinkle in Time. I read the book. I didn't really like the book that much, but when I saw the movie, I loved the movie. The movie was really good. I have a hard time in my mind with fantasy books. I don't picture it when I'm reading it. So yeah, but I really enjoyed the movie, and I took my kids to see the movie, and it was really good. So yeah, so that was my answer for that one. Question number 13. A favorite review or video you did this year? I didn't look to see which one, so if I had to think back, because I don't remember what I did, but I think that the March Mystery Madness videos were my favorite to film. I filmed every day in the month of March. I continued on every day in the month of April as well. So I have a lot of videos up there. And I did get in a little bit of a slump. So yeah. So that's why I'm taking a little bit of a break. But I really enjoyed hosting March Mystery Madness. I took all my books out of my crates, separated them, put them in rainbow order. I really enjoyed that. Now it's hard to find my books, but it looks so pretty on the shelf. So if I want a mystery book, I just look at the rainbow and pick a rainbow book out. So yeah, it looks really pretty. So that one's that one. Okay, 14. Most beautiful book you bought this year, and that would be The Wish Tree by Catherine Applegate. It was an amazing book as well. The picture on the front is amazing. I have it on the front of my bookshelf in my living room. It is so pretty. Yeah, so that's that one. And the last question is, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? And I have 2 books on my bedside, on my nightstand. So those 2 books you saw in the last video that I made, or this week I did a video about my embarrassing nightstand video. And those 2 books, can you guess what they are? It is Breaking Dawn, which is the last book of the Twilight series, and the second book is The Pillars of the Earth. They are both tomes. I like to finish those, so that's why I have my Goodreads goal set to 60 books instead of 100, because I need to read my classics for my 50/50, of which I really need to get to as well. Those are here behind me, and I like to finish those 2 tomes. So yeah, so thank you for watching. This is my second time recording this, and I hope that my battery doesn't die again. So I will see you in another video. Happy summer, happy mid-year book tag. Bye.